What's good, gang? Happy Friday, YouTube. I'm Sveti, SV Eddy, and this is my baby, my 2004 SV650S by Suzuki, of course. And today, we got a surprise. We've got mail, new stuff just came in. As y'all know, I bought some brake levers a few weeks back, some very beautiful red ones to go on there, and unfortunately it did not fit. Some cheap Chinese brand from eBay, or actually, I'm sorry, forgive me, those might have been from Amazon and just weren't compatible. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these should be my new ones. So without further ado, right away, let's get these opened up. So yeah, let's get these out of these ugly packaging because they really do look very, very beautiful under here. Oh my God, yes. A lot bigger, more durable right away, I can say. Oh my God, yeah, those clicks on those, that's official. So this was the last one that I got. This is for the clutch side, as you guys can see. That's gonna have to go in there to pull, to disengage and engage the clutch. Do you see how much longer the housing is on this one, the blue one, compared to this red one? The red one, this little hole right here just would not reach to grab what it was supposed to be grabbing. This one looks a lot longer. I think she's gonna fit. Let's check out our brake side. These are beautiful. Oh my God. Let me let y'all get a look at these real quick. Oh my God. So again, these are not from Amazon. These ones are from eBay. I got them from a private seller. I will get you guys her contact or his contact information. These are beautiful. I haven't even put them on yet. I'm just super happy with how they feel compared to these ones. They were supposed to be a little bit lightweight, but I love them. All right, let's compare the length. They're both supposed to be shorties, so I mean, they both should be about the same length. And yep, they are. So we are good on that. I wanted to make sure that if they did fit, I still want them to be a little bit shorter so I can get my 2 fingers compared to that whole hand. I'm just getting a little bit tired of that. I got these adjustments so it can be a lot closer to my grip. And if I want it further away, I can just adjust that out to number 6. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that. You can adjust that all the way out and it'll give you a lot more space from the grip. All right, so that's enough of the review. From the first unboxing, I'm gonna say I love these things already. I know the blue with the red is gonna add a lot of good touches to the bike. Just did some handlebars not too long ago with some red in it. So I know for sure that these boys are going to add a nice little pop to it. All right, let's get these on. Let's get the old ones off. Yo, so we are about to finally get these started. We are going to work on our throttle side, front brake side first. It's just a lot simpler. If you guys can see in here, it's just gonna be a simple flat head screw on the top, and on the bottom it's gonna be a 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my flat head inserted so we can get that taken off. And I've got just a stationary 10 millimeter ratchet head on a screwdriver attachment piece. So let's see if I can pop these off easily without damaging anything. Nope. So we're gonna go from the bottom with my actual ratchet tool. Make sure that's on the right side. All right, so I got that off. Come off pretty simple now. On the brake side, you're not going to be needing to do anything really besides getting this screw out, popping in the new ones, making sure, if you can see in here, down on the side, this little thing is what actually allows the brake to work. You push this in and it allows the brake fluid to come from this little jar, which allows the brakes to actually stop you. we're gonna get this off and make sure that that lines up with the new ones. Let me grab those new, just this little screw that's in here. And a little 10mm nut that goes on the back. We'll grab that here in a sec. All right, so here are the new ones. These were the original ones that I had. Unfortunately, they were just too small, and when I was trying to get them on there, it wasn't grabbing enough of that lip. So these are going to be the ones that we're actually using. So some blue and red to go with the red instead of the all red, which in my opinion actually looks kind of better. All right, but let's get this on. To take this off, I'm just gonna simply lift, twist, simple. So this piece is what's gonna go into here, just like so. That nut's gonna go in. If you can see here, this button is actually having a lot more contact now with this brake than that red one did. It's covering this whole circle, which I need so I can make sure it's pressing in. So let's get that in there, and then we'll work on that other side. What I've noticed is this thing, if you look here from the side, does not like to go all the way back in, even if you push it. So what I normally do is once I get it a little more than halfway in, I just twist it a few times to let it start going and threading through the bottom, which is where the actual nut is. And actually, now that I've got my finger down here, I can feel it threading through. So it's not meant to just push through. So if you guys are thinking that there's an issue or problem, no, get it to go through just a little bit, get it started, and then grab this flathead and make sure you finish it off. Once the threads come all the way through the bottom, the top should lock like that. Grab your nut, put it on the bottom. I said nut, not nuts. This is a kid family channel. Kid friendly, I should say. And I must say, this is a lot even closer than the red one was on the #1 stage. So I wanted to put this on 6 first so you guys can see how far it was normally and then how close you can get it. So if you start all the way on 6, you can notice the brake lever moving outwards. So that's a decent, nice little distance for you to grab and get to that brake lever to your clutch. If you rotate this red piece right here, it'll go down to 5, which will give you a little bit closer. 4, that's 3, 2, and then 1 is closest. And that is super, super close. That's got a nice brake on it. You barely got to pull that thing. Again, it's getting a lot of contact. So this one should be good to go. You don't have to get those too tight. Don't worry about them. Actually, it's probably good not to be too tight so it can actually move in and out without seizing up or getting stuck here. So let's move on to the other side. Alrighty, so let's get started on our clutch side. We're gonna be replacing this brake lever. These are what the old ones look like. We're gonna be replacing those with some very nice blue ones. This was the original reds that I was trying to go with. Unfortunately, they were just a little too small. So we're gonna go with this. To get these off, we're going to need 2 10mm ratchet attachments, one for the top to hold it in place, and one right directly up under there. So I'm probably gonna go my stationary on the bottom. Just trying to get that under there because it's probably gonna be a little harder to get to. Might need to adjust your handlebars from time to time just to get up under there. Move this all the way back. Alrighty, and twist this again. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, 10mm ratchet. One on the bottom, one on the top. One of them needs to be holding the nut in place. The other needs to be able to loosen it up. Alright, so we just got a little bit more on that. Hold on one sec. And we should be good to go. And same nut bolts as the last sets. Definitely be careful not to lose that nut. She likes to disappear. So we got those two in there. Make sure you keep those. All right, with the clutch, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna come around and look at, this is your clutch adjustment tools, or minor, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If you push this further back, you're gonna have less engagement with the clutch, meaning when you pull this in, it's not affecting the clutch. It's not going to be working because it's not actually tightened down to know to pull this cord to allow the clutch to engage or disengage. So we want to pull this all the way back so it's not tight, so it's loose. The method we're going to use is just pulling straight back like this, in this direction towards you or away from the bike. When you twist that around, you're going to see this in here. This is the piece that needs to transfer to your new to your new lever. So in the back of this lever here, that's the same piece that you see right here. So I'm gonna have to transfer this into this. We're gonna do a simple twist around and pop that back in there, and we should be good to go. You are gonna want to use some type of lubricant for this, just to make sure your clutch is not sticking. So I'm gonna go with some Lucas, just a Sibley lube, just to make sure, again, that's not completely dry in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply literally one small drop because I've already added some in last time. Trying to change to the red ones, you don't wanna get that too messy. That should be more than enough in there, as you can see. So let's get that old one off. That's gonna catch on to the new one. We got that lube in there. Pull that out just a smidge. Let that connect. Sweet. So once you got her in there, make sure again she's seated properly. I don't really like how that looks, so I'm gonna pull her back off. You want that to get hidden. Line it up. Drop that. Make sure it's actually going up through that top head piece. I'm sorry. Aftermarkets are definitely a little bit more tight. All right, so make sure it goes up into the next piece so you can actually pull it around and allow it to pop in so it can actually engage. You guys are getting that clutch line into the brake, into the lever. Make sure you get it all the way through up into the back of the head as well, not just into that circle part that I was messing with originally. So I'm gonna get that same screw and bolt back into there, bolt and nut, and then we should be good to go. Alrighty, I must say, she is looking good, better and better every day. That splash of blue in there with that red accent to go with the handle grips. This is gonna be nice, y'all. This is gonna be nice. So yeah, I got those new LED turn signal mirrors installed. Took off the side turn signals in the front. The back is still on, so those are flashing nice and good. We installed these new brake levers, and we are about to be installing a new all black windscreen, probably about a week or so. But we got a bunch of more stuff coming. We got a new exhaust that we're gonna be swapping out. We got some decals, we got some fairings in the back. The front fairings we're gonna be swapping out as well. We're gonna leave the gas tank and probably the front fender, wheel fender. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think about these blue and red? Should I try and order another pair to all red with it? Or do you guys like that touch of blue in there? Make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. I'm Svetty. I hope you guys are too. Later.